All right, what is up, guys? D Collector coming back with another haul video. Um, this is follow up to my last video where I said that I had plenty of more stuff for you guys, and that is the case. Um, Getting back to it, my last haul was not that long ago. Um, this will pretty much catch me up for a little bit, so it may be a little bit again before I have some more videos, but nonetheless, got plenty of stuff for you guys, plenty of run fillers, some eBay, some LCS stuff. Take a little road trip with my buddy Jack, go to a place outside of town, but about an hour away. Always love going out there, always find good stuff. It was his first time going. He tried to kind of tell me that he didn't want to go there to start. He wanted to hit up some other places that we're used to going to, but once we got there, he got to digging around. Man, he found some. Let's just say he was happy he went. He found some great stuff at really cheap, affordable prices in the back issue bins, and we've got to get back. It's going to be a little bit before we're able to do that, though. I had a surgery recently. I'm a little down and out. Can't drive right now, but I'll be back on my feet here before too long, and we'll be getting back up there, and I'll have some more stuff from you guys from there as well. But we're gonna get right on into this video, guys. I'm gonna start with some stuff. There's a new shop. Found a new place. Found a new shop. Just opened in our local area. Really neat place. These people, they own a toy store across town, and they decided to turn that toy store that they had basically into their warehouse. Got a new venue, bigger space, a little bit more open, and turned their old space into basically their storage warehouse. From what I gather, at the guy at the counter, he didn't own the store, but he's worked for him for a long time. He basically said that, they turned the toy warehouse, obviously, like I said, into a warehouse, but now they're actually starting to get into comics. I guess the owners had some personal stuff they wanted to get rid of, and just kind of started narrowing down their collection and really started to lean into the whole collecting hobby rather than just specifically toys like they pretty much were at that other location before. But nonetheless, I found some decent stuff there, a lot of run filler. Well, I won't say a lot, but found some run filler, found a really nice variant we'll go through. A couple minor keys that I picked up. Trying to fill out some Thor runs and stuff. I've really been getting back into the Thor. I got rid of some of my stuff here a while back, especially from the original run, some minor keys that I had, but they didn't go for a lot. But there were some bigger books I was trying to go after, and just wanted to throw those in as like some filler, some add-on stuff into what I was trying to get back then, and really just trying to replenish that collection and get it back together. So got some of those in here. Got a lot of other stuff to get through. Some really good Silver Age books. Not necessarily from that store. We'll get into it. You guys will see. It's going to be some great stuff. Here's these books from that place, that new store, though. We're going to start out. This is the Mighty Thor #4. I picked this up, obviously, because it's a great cover. Awesome Silver Surfer, Galactus, and Thor cover. Let me find out. I looked it up. There was a minor key in this. But I don't have this run, so I picked up a few of the issues just because they were $2 a piece. Let me see what we got here. Just a second, guys. Okay, so this is number 4, and it says this is the first appearance of Ala, the wife of Galactus, basically. Aala is her name. I didn't even know Galactus had a wife, but like I said, I love this run. Didn't have any of it. Wanted to go ahead and get it started, so I picked this up. Also picked this one up. This is number 15. It's another minor key in the run. First appearance of the Keep, which was just something created by the Enchantress. And then I picked this awesome variant to number 5 up. All those for $2. Just a great Thor variant. Love that, so I went ahead and picked it up. Nothing, no minor key or anything to it. Greg Land cover. Didn't have this, so I picked this up for $3. Daredevil Deadpool 97. I think it's kind of like a one-shot. I haven't read it yet. I didn't have it in my collection. I've seen it on a few haul videos of other people before. I don't know if there's even any kind of minor or any key status to this at all, other than it's just a mashup of Daredevil and Deadpool. But I'm going to give it a read, see what it's like, and obviously it's from 97, so I'm sure it's good stuff. All right, into some back issues that I found. Some great run filler stuff here. Didn't have these. This is a run, as you guys know, I've been trying to put together for a while. Number 20 from the second Daredevil series, David Mack. Another David Mack, 23. Continuing on. Boom, 24. And another one, 25. So, starting to narrow down that collection. I've probably got about half of that run together now. I'll have to sit down and kind of look at and see where I'm actually at. But I know I've got, as you guys have seen in these videos, a lot of this run together just for cheap. Those were all $3 a piece. I think they were all $3. Oh, no. 3, 4, 3, 3. Okay. So, 3 of them were $3. One of them was $4. But nonetheless, great David Mack covers. Didn't have them. Picked them up. Glad to have them in the collection. And then the last one from that store, well, I was a little surprised to see it was even still there. This is Batman 77 from the current Batman run, the Tom King run. This is a variant. I think it's Clayton Crane cover. This is the Death of Alfred. Anytime I'm out and I go through the back issue bins and see this Batman run, this is one of the books that I'm always looking for, because, I mean, that's a pretty significant character to have die off in a major Batman title. And, you know, I've never seen this cover, didn't even know it existed, and I was flipping through and I just was like, oh wow, I love this cover. And then I looked down, I seen what issue it was. I was like, I've got to get this for $5. I'm picking that up every day. So that was great. Really great stuff to see in the back issue bins at the store there. New place. Really glad to see it. Glad to have the opportunity to get in there and get to know those guys. So let's see. They had some really awesome stuff on the wall. Beautiful, beautiful copy of House of Secrets 92, first Swamp Thing. It's a really nice copy. It's probably like a 6.5, 7.0, maybe even a 7.5. They had 1,800 on it. I was probably pass on that. Not today, at least. All right, now we're gonna get into some. Let's look here. So get into some LCS stuff. That comes from my buddy Jack. Some eBay stuff. Okay. I think we got it here now. All right, so picked this run or these books up, all at cost. They had them listed individually at the LCS that I have my pull list at, and we're just gonna go through. They range anywhere from $4.99 all the way up to $12.99 was one of the issues. So we're just going to kind of flip through Ultimate Comics, all new Spider-Man. This is a run I'm trying to put together. I think I've told you guys. My son is a huge Miles fan. I'm going to collect everything Miles that I can just because he loves him. I think he's a cool character. He's definitely a character up on the up and it's a great refresh to just the Spider-Man title alone, to get a breath of fresh air other than the Ultimate Spider-Man right now with Peter Parker. I think we can all agree that, you know, the Peter Parker storyline has been kind of wash, rinse, repeat for a long time now. So Miles is always a little bit of a fresh breath of fresh air, and like I said, this is a run that I'm going to continue to try to put together. So issue 15, 16, 16.1, 18, 21, 22, 23, kind of a homage cover there to the original Amazing Spider-Man issue, and issue number 24. I think there's some minor keys in this. That's probably why that one was $12 or $13, but nonetheless, I didn't buy these for that. I bought these just because I needed them in my collection. Didn't have them in my run. I'm trying to put it together. So I'll continue to look for these. If you guys have any that you're willing to get rid of on the cheap, hit me up. I can either drop you my Instagram or send you my personal contact info somehow. But get with me, let me know. I'm always looking to buy, sell, or trade. Whatever you guys have got, whatever you're looking for, let me know in the comments. We'll talk about it and see what we can find out. But moving on, other books from this LCS. Loving these chromium covers. That's the Flash. I don't remember what number this is. 40 something? I didn't write it on there. But it's in the new series. Collecting this series since I collect Miles, of course. Scotty Young, Big Marvels variant, Spider-Gwen number 3. Didn't even know this book existed. Seen it on the wall there the other day. Picked it up just because I thought it was a really cool cover. Since I am a Daredevil collector, by proxy, I collect Punisher stuff as well, just obviously because. So Punisher number 1, this is from the 3rd miniseries, I want to say. But this is actually the Dynamic Forces variant cover. Limited, it says on the back, 1 of 5,000. Picked that up. Overpaid a little bit once I found out after I left the shop, but I didn't care. Still don't care. Glad to have that cover, and probably going to keep it unless somebody comes along and absolutely wants it for something better. So, picked this up also while I was there. It was on the wall, and I couldn't believe it was as cheap as it was. Hawkman Silver Age book number 2. This was, like I said, on the wall for $15. It is complete. There's no pages missing. The staples are attached. It's in decent shape. It's a mid-grade copy, lower mid-grade copy, but I mean, it's probably like a 4.0. And it's just for $15, a Silver Age Hawkman number 2. I figured that was hard to beat. So there's not a lot of issues in this run. There's like 20 some issues, I think. So this might be a run that I start working on putting together. Obviously, number 4 is going to be the big book. But, you know, eventually I'll want to get it anyway just because of its significance. And I love DC, so we'll keep moving on. All right. Let's see here. So, I think I maybe showed this before. But I got it from my buddy Jack. It's a variant to Spider-Gwen 19. I'm pretty sure that's like the first appearance of the Spider-Gwen or Venom-Gwen or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I collect the run. I've read a lot of it, but since I don't have it complete, I haven't read that run. So, like I said, I'm just not entirely sure, but I love that bubblegum variant. I'll hold on to that. Now, these books are the ones from the shop that was an hour or so away. I'm going to hop into these and get going with them. My dogs are going crazy. I'm sorry. All right, get back to it here. So, I think this is all of them. Make sure I've got them all. Okay, yeah. All right, so I've got them all here. What are we gonna start with? Oh, I've got to show you guys these. Because these come from my buddy Jack as well, with that same Spider-Gwen book. This one, it's a variant, it's a toolbox variant, and this one, just variants to the runs that I didn't have. I can't remember what we traded, but I traded him for these 3 books. He picked them up on the cheap, I think from half price or something like that. So, all right. Now we're going to get into this stuff from that shop. I paid $5 for this. Honestly, I bought it. We've got a guy that me and my buddy Jack trade with, and his brother loves Star Wars stuff, so he's always on the lookout to get his brother some books. Anytime I see these Star Wars minor keys, especially from Dark Horse, I try to pick them up if I don't have them or if he don't have them, just because he gets a lot of books that I want to have. He works with kind of like an online dealer, and they do like online resales and online auctions and stuff like that. So he's got a few things that definitely come around, and anytime I'm looking to upgrade or to get a key issue or something like that, he's always the guy I try to go to first. I picked this up mainly so I could trade it to him. I always put a stack of a bunch of stuff together And that's where I get a lot of my keys from, actually. So let's keep on moving. I found some good variants I didn't have, and we're going to start with those. This is from Power Rangers, number 42. Yeah, 42, the chrome foil variant. Didn't have that one. And with this issue, this next issue here, that was the last chrome issue I didn't have. This is the last A cover from that whole run. I am now complete with this 55 issue series. Cover A 1 through 55. That is kind of an incredible feat. I started a little late in the game collecting this series. They were already over a year or so in when I first started. And I have been on 10 just trying to get these books back in my collection and find them on the cheap for as much as I could. This was the last one that was escaping me, so I was really, really glad to find that. $4 in the back issue bin. This book here completes this run. Issue number 2 of the Power Rangers series from 2020. That was a 22 issue run. That was when they had them split, Power Rangers and Mighty Morphin, if you guys didn't know. But that run is complete now. This was another variant. Actually, this is a number 1 variant to that first run with all the A covers that I had. This one here, that's a villain variant. And then this book, if you guys don't know, just in case you're not Power Rangers fan, if these ever pop off, this book is going to be one of the ones that goes. This is actually in Power Rangers lore, the first appearance of the White Ranger. This is issue number 4 from the first run with Hamilton Comics. And like I said, that's the first issue that the White Power Ranger shows up. Now, these next 3 books here were probably the biggest back issue books that I found. I did get a wall book there, a couple magazines, but these 3 books, these are super hard to find in the wild just because everybody wants them when they see them. And I was super glad to finally get them into my collection because this is a run I'm actively working on putting together. And we're going to go ahead and do issue number 52. These are probably like VF minus copies. They got some spine ticks on them. But really, other than that, they're nice, good, solid copies. Not a lot going on with them, really, other than that. I was surprised to even find these in the back issue bin there. But like I said, every time I go, I find something. Each one was, well, the 2 of them were $14.95, so they were basically $15 a piece. And then the last one I got here was $17.95, but this is issue 54. Great, great cover there. This is the leotard, covering up all the turtle goodness. And then this issue, the bigger issue, issue 55, Master Splinter on the cover. That was the $17.95 issue. So, all right, getting into the books that I picked up there that weren't in the back issue bins. Let's get into them. And they are, we'll start with these magazines, which I didn't even know this existed, but I thought it was super cool. That's the cover of the Marvels from Alex Ross. But this is actually, oh, well, there's the back cover, just in case you guys wanted to see it. But this is a poster book magazine. I flipped through it. It's really cool. A lot of great art. But for $6, I wasn't going to leave it there because obviously it's great art and I wanted to have it. So a lot of those covers I won't get to have in my personal collection anyway. This is Marvel graphic novel. Can't remember the issue number, but nonetheless, one of the first Inhumans appearances. Marvel graphic novel is also a run that I'm actively putting together just very slowly. There was a couple more there. I didn't pick them up just because there were some other books I wanted, especially the wall book that I got I'm going to show you guys. But this one I went ahead and picked up. It was $17.95. There's a couple more I definitely want to go back. Hopefully they're still there and get. And then this was a steal. Out of the back issues, this magazine, I could not believe it was there. That is Fugitoid #1, first print. $17.95 was the price tag on it. And this was, if you guys don't know, actually precursor to TMNT by Kevin Eastman. and Peter Laird. So this, it's not tied into them at all, but this actually for a long time was considered like a major key, just because it was the first. I think it's the first team up of Eastman and Laird before they actually come out with the Turtles. I've seen this book on walls for $50 to $100, and when I seen it in the back issue bin for $18, I was like, man, there's no way I can leave this here. So went ahead, grabbed that, super happy to have snagged it. And then the final book that I got from there, a wall book, a book that I've been looking for a long, long time. Even though you guys don't know it, I have started to collect a major Silver Age series. I think we talked about it in one of my previous videos a little bit, but it's the Journey into Mystery series. And this is the book I got off the wall there. Journey into Mystery, 89. This is one of the retelling origins of Thor. There's been multiple throughout the history of his character, but this just kind of goes into depth with it. And like I said, really, really great issue. There are a few problems with it. As you can see, he had 125 on it. It is a complete issue. Unfortunately, though, it's got this spine split here. It's like a 1.5 inch spine split. Both staples are attached. Very little rust. The pages are off-white. But like I said, it's complete. It is beat up, but nonetheless has a great price for a book like that. If you do any research on this, you'll see this book easily goes for $200-300 most days, especially in mid-grade condition. So really, really glad to have gotten to pick that up, and I'll always continue to go back to this shop. So let's go on. We went somewhere else when we were up there that day. I think we stopped at Half Price Books, where I also picked up a bunch of other books. So I'm going to go ahead and get into those as well. Actually, we stopped at Half Price Books first. That's where these books all come from. Oh, shoot. I picked up some of these books. I got duplicates. Anyway, they were all $1.50 to $3 a piece. Some more Daredevil goodness. Issue number 75. I think I had this book already, but I needed to upgrade it. So that's just an upgrade to the one that I had. Marvel Knights Daredevil Spider-Man number 1. Didn't have that. Picked it up, $1.50. Here's another back issue. Daredevil number 9, $1.50. Pick that up. This one was in the clearance bin for $1. Issue number 3. A couple of duplicates that I guess I just wasn't paying attention. Didn't know I had. 23.25 like I just showed. And then one of the better ones also in the clearance bin. $1, issue number 5. I'll pick that up every time. That's a minor key. And then a couple of cover buys just on my part. Another Thor, issue number 1, the sketch variant for $1.50. Wasn't going to leave it there. And then this gorgeous, absolutely beautiful Superior Spider-Man book. I love this cover. For $2.50, I couldn't leave it there. Actually, my buddy Jack picked it up, and he decided he was going to leave it, and I was like, oh, man, I love that. No, I'm taking that. So, I don't read this series. This was strictly a cover buy for me. I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. So, if anybody knows anything about it, let me know. But other than that, this was just a cover buy for me, and I'm happy to have it. All right, so throw a couple more books out there, and then we're going to get into... Oh, I forgot a book. This book here also came from that store that we went up to before the Half Price Books place. I guess I had that tucked behind something else, but Dracula Lives, 1974, $20, number 5. There is a minor key to that. Honestly, I can't remember what it is, but I picked it up just because it's part of those Marvel series from the Bronze Age, where I know if I either need to resell it or if I want to get rid of it to that other guy that I was talking about I trade with, who's got bigger books. That's one of those that I can throw into that stack. All right, this book I picked up for $1. If anybody's interested, buy, sell, or trade, picked it up again, just because these books are actually really on the low print side. This is The Witcher #2. It's a 5-issue miniseries based off the video game, but $20 book, picked it up for $1. All right. And I have been loving these. I was so glad to finally see this come out. This is the full variant. I collect the full variants of these original DC covers. Some of the Marvel ones, but a lot of the DC ones I pick up just because I prefer DC a lot of times. I like the villains better. I think the original stories a lot of times are a little bit more, I don't know if the word is heartfelt or not, but it's hard for me to find DC a lot of times, especially DC keys, because the main DC keys are, a lot of them are astronomical, like House Secrets 92 for $1,800. I can't do that every day. So nonetheless, I'll give this a read. Detective 27, first appearance of Batman. Really glad to have finally seen that come out. And then I'm going to go on and hop into the biggest books that I've been picking up. If I've showed some of these, I apologize, guys, but I'm just going to go ahead and get into it since we've been here so long. I can't remember what I paid for all of them. Most of them come off eBay. Some of them come out of a shop maybe about 30 minutes away from here that I picked up. They got a huge Silver Age collection from a guy, but nonetheless, this is what we're going to go with. We'll go ahead and start. Journey into Mystery 113, origin of Donald Blake and Thor together there. Like I said, his origin's been kind of touch and go all the way through since the Journey into Mystery series, so another one of those. This is issue 118. Most of these are on the mid-grade side, this one being one of them. First appearance of the Destroyer. This is, picked this up in a lot, I think, but we're still glad to have it. Tales to Astonish 101. There might be a minor key to that. I don't remember, but honestly, like I said, it come in a lot of books with some other Journey into Mysteries that I picked up, so I was glad to have it. This is issue 111, Journey into Mystery. I think there's a minor key in this. I can't remember exactly who it is, but went ahead and picked it up. Another mid-grade copy. This one I did pick up on eBay, issue 116. That's on the lower side of mid-grade. Let me see here. I know I got that on eBay. Honestly, I can't remember what I paid for it, though. But nonetheless, issue 116, and that is the first appearance of the Nornstones, which are what give the different powers to the Possessor, and the third appearance of Medusa. This is another one. Sorry, these are out of order, by the way. Issue 104. Issue 104 is the second appearance of the Enchantress. Picked that up, I want to say, less than $30. It's a little beat up. It's on the lower grade side. But nonetheless, happy to have it. I can upgrade it later. It's not an unobtainable book. This one I did pick up on eBay. This is issue 92. This is one of the better books to have out of the run itself. This is the first cameo of, they call her Frigga, but it's Frigga, and then Neri, which is the handmaiden for her. This is a mid-grade copy, really decent shape. Was really glad to have this. I can't remember what I paid for it, but I know I got it off eBay. Let's see. That one, and then actually this one here as well. Beautiful Rainbow Bridge cover, issue 88. And this is the first full appearance of Odin, the second Loki, and the second Balder, which mid-grade copy of that as well. No telling what that can go for on a good day. But I was really glad to have found it on eBay. I think I paid less than $200 for that. Here's another one I got in a lot. This is issue 163, Strange Tales. There might be a minor key to that, but it was in really good shape, and when it come in a lot, I really didn't care. Moving on. Strange Tales, issue 118. This is the first cover appearance of Doctor Strange. That was the whole reason I picked this up. I think I only paid $75 for that. So, really nice mid-grade copy of that. Like I said, first cover appearance of Doctor Strange. Was really glad to have it. Another book. Let's see. This book, And then the next two books come from that LCS that were, like I said, about 30 minutes away. I go there pretty regularly a lot of times, just to pick up good back issues. They've always got something I don't have. Really great people. I work with them a lot, so always find something. And the other ones that I said, picked up that Silver Age run from that guy. This is another Strange Tales, issue 125. This is just a classic battle of the Human Torch and the Thing versus the Submariner. Pick that up, lower mid-grade copy for $20. And then one of the last Moon Knight books that I need, guys. Super glad to have found this. Paid, let's see, I know we ended up working out a deal. He had 60 on it. This is probably a VF copy. I had to pick this up when I seen it there. I always pick up books from these guys. That Moon Knight Reggae variant that I picked up a while back has come from that same shop here. And they didn't have it then, or else I would have gotten this that time as well. Really, the only thing wrong with it, we've got a little crown there, or price mark, or whatever you want to call it. But other than that, this book is in really solid shape. The wrap is in great shape. Super glad to have finally have that and added it to the collection. I think that's the first solo Moon Knight story. I think they consider that. Oh, I talked about this one in my last video. Picked up another Flash book off of eBay, and it come with this book here. That's the first appearance of Gorilla Grodd. Lower grade copy, but I only paid like $30 in total for both of them, I think. Let's see. And then the last book of the haul I'm going to finish out with here, guys, is actually one of the best books I've found in a long time. We're going to go ahead and show it. Issue 122 of The Amazing Spider-Man, The Death of the Green Goblin. I paid $75 for this book. I'm not sure why they had it marked this low, because actually in my notes, as you can see, not only is it The Death of the Green Goblin, but this is actually also Mark Jeweller's variant. This is a VF Plus copy, near mint minus. It was in beautiful, amazing shape. Got it off the wall. I couldn't believe they had it priced at what they did, but nonetheless, I found it in LCS here not far from me. But that's all I've got for today, guys. Appreciate y'all watching. Tell me what you got. Tell me what you got going on, what some good pickups are. If you want to get a hold of me, let me know. If there's anything you see that you want, maybe I can trade. Maybe we can work on something else. But nonetheless, D Collector